What up, Gamer Spencer here, and welcome back to Zone Zero. So yeah, let's continue here and try to finish this whole thing off in this video. But before we get started though, I just want to say that if I sound a bit different, it's because I tried updating my microphone settings and it kind of messed up. I had to reinstall some things and try to choose the same settings, so hopefully it sounds similar from before. But yeah, I think so. I think I kind of got it after messing around with it for a while. Anyways, here we go. Let's go and continue on here. We got Alice. Yo. All set. Here's your phone back. Wise, want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. A photo? Yeah, aim it at where I'm standing, and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. I'll give it a try. Okay. What is this, like, fatal frame stuff going on? But yeah, is it that? I mean, I'll just take a picture. Is it, so that's the filter? The camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone's flash bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm. So we can detect invisible objects. How does it even work? Like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light, so she and I modified the camera sensor and flash on the phone. With the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on the screen and disable its cloaking by taking a photo. There are quite a few projectors hidden around this resort. With this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already. That tickles. Cut it out. Anyway, Yuzaha, Monato, can you roughly pinpoint the locations of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Wise will use the camera to determine their exact positions and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where these goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. The three nod in silent agreement and head off to their respective haunted locations. Alright. Got Monato here. Sup, bro? Up close. The scent here matches the one from the projector perfectly. Let's see what shows on the camera. Oh, there we go. Easy. So that's their sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square. But it looks like their little tricks end here. Okay. Now we got Alice, then Yuzaha over there.
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious?
I can faintly hear something, like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Can you check with the camera just in case? Bam. Just as I thought. Now that we know what these things really are, they're way easier to track down. Let's get rid of this projector and make these unsettling, totally asymmetrical images disappear for good. Yeah, no need to add the asymmetrical part.
You can beat my surf speed
We know
record?
they're already like messed up in general. Stand right here and check with the camera. I have a good feeling you're in for a little surprise. Okay, where's it at? Wow. I knew once they hide a projector in a place like this. Once you get to know how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. By the way, Wise, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute side? No, I just press the snap button. After gathering all the holographic projectors hidden around the resort, you gather Therese, Edge, and MP. Looking at these projectors, they can't hide their shock.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
They're breathing in synchronization, dude. Look at that. Down, up, down, up, down.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears. Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain. Three Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
That jerk Willis, he won't stop until he completely destroys us.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere. After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Monato didn't spot anyone at the time.
It all adds up. Time to report them to the public security.
No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to Three Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
This can't be. What should we do? Is there really no way to stop them?
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Of course. Leave it to us.
Alright. Belle? Where were you this whole time? Wise, everyone's ready. All we gotta do now is wait for Willis and his crew to walk right into our trap. Then we'll catch them all at once. How about you? Are you ready? If we're good to go, let's find a spot to stake them out. I'm ready. Okay. Hiding in a spot where a few would think to look. You spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy, and you can hear every word they say. Whoa. Man, I really thought that guy in the middle over there, I remember we fought him like, those are the Hollow Raiders, right? That outfits. I thought that was an actual, like, Thyran. Like, kind of like a white tiger Thyran. Because of his arms. But no, it's just like, I guess a design, maybe. Maybe he's like half, I don't know. But what the heck? We did put it here. So that's why so why is it completely gone? You idiot. One simple job and you blew it. Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Projectors don't just grow legs and leave. But this is definitely the right spot. I even double checked with you when I installed it last time. Don't you remember? Dang, you're right. But how the heck did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever, no time for this now. We'll figure it out later. We've still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's get moving. Just as I thought, they walked it right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projector here too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there. A sly old fox like him would never get his hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed, and there's no talking their way out of it. So, should we strike now? Pop up behind them out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do I get the feeling you're really into scaring people? Strike now and take them down. We're gonna fight. You show up ready for battle, right in front of the thugs, panic flashing across their faces. They clearly didn't expect to be found, but in no time, they've got their helmets on and weapons drawn. The fight is on. Let's do it. And yeah, I guess another reason why I might sound a bit different is because I am a bit sick as well, but I would say I am like slowly, recovering now, feeling way better than before. But you're almost there. Just gotta like, you know, clear my throats every now and then. So you might hear me do that. Here we go.
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
Yeah, these are the Hollow Eaters.
But take me shopping later. So you guys ever think about maybe...
There we go.
Oh, giving up?
There we go, big guy.
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed, but... You don't think you're getting out of here
Nice.
in one piece either?
Oh, this guy's a bit tanky. Oh no, wait, his health just went down by a bunch right there.
A chance to score.
Nice, nice, nice.
Here to dance. Keep it up.
There we go. The defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarms in and takes them down.
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way. Let me go! What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
I know you really don't like the asymmetrical design, but like, that's not a crime.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
Yeah, probably from her. She'll make it into a charge. She'll make it legal.
EJ and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Hiring thugs to fake hauntings, how awful. Just spill the beans about Three Gates Corp, honestly, and maybe we'll go easy on you. You better think this through.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, listen! We hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it.
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
That's enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Monato takes away the restrained thugs and then returns to the group.
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding. It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over Internaut. This kind of negative publicity's already doing some real damage. But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened. Back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
Those people spreading wild rumors online without knowing the full story. If it weren't for them, the resort could have been way more popular.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through internet posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift.
Ooh, ready. Wow.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
That was fast.
Look, since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place.
Okay.
Let me see. Wow, you're right. There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking?
So, like, did we sabotage ourselves? Because if they're coming here for the paranormal stuff, we kind of like... I mean, I don't know what we did with those projectors, if we, like, scrapped them or something. So, yeah.
Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself. No, I'm not. Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
Man, like... So it just ended up working in our favor.
No, let's just end it here. I don't want
I
to do
guess
something
not.
like this
Okay.
to make money off the resort my father left me. MB, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security?
You know what? That is true. We got to use that as evidence, so it's not like we can keep them. And use it for our business. Okay, Therese.
Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal, and we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
Will help too. Yeah, so... I'm just wondering if... I don't know if they already made connections with Astro Yao. She said it's a small campaign, right? Promotional campaign. I'm just wondering if, like... You know, they probably don't have Astro Yao right now because of that. But I do wonder if Wise will be the one to suggest Astro Yao.
Bella and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
We got this!
In perfect sync, everyone stacks their hands together. Summer isn't over yet. The storm has passed, and tomorrow will be full of hope once again.
Summer. If only it could last forever.
It does, in a way, in Phineas and Ferb. I think it did end for them, but like now I think they're back in summer with their reboot. Or like, not reboot, but they're... I think they just made another season. I could be wrong, I haven't watched that new Phineas and Ferb season recently. It's just only like 104 days, right? Which I guess for me, I never felt like it was 104 days of summer vacation, dude. I think for me it's like it's just usually like maybe 2 months. And that's what, like around 60 days. Dude, that's like a little bit over 3 months for 104 days. Wow. Looks like this whole haunting business has finally settled down. Now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. The big day is almost here, but we've still got a mountain of details to sort out. But first things first. It's getting pretty late. Let's get some rest and power through it tomorrow. Looks like I can finally get some good night's sleep. Staying up is a lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. Wise, you better get some sleep too. No sleeping in tomorrow. Okay. You all get some rest too.
Hope
Alright.
you have a wonderful holiday with us.
Therese? Hey there. Want to know? The performance? Yeah. I think we're about to finish things off here. Let's go here. Complete the summer. Oh wait, it's not. There we go. I meant to press the go button. Okay, we'll go here. Yeah,
If
we're
you have
we're back
any
out here.
questions or need anything, just let me know.
Increase visitor traffic to 4,000. Oh shoot. Okay. What do I gotta do? Like those attractions and stuff? I guess. Oh, what are those rewards over here? So these will give me the stuff. If I do these. Okay. I mean, I feel like I might just do these on my own. I don't want to like maybe make this like way too long, or you think I have enough time? Um. Okay, which one sounds kind of easy to do? So what is Blazing Waves? Oh, it's the surfing thing. Blazing Waves is now officially open in business. Clear the stages to earn visitor traffic based on your score. And there's a surfboard. Let's roll. Oh shoot! We just rolled already. I don't think we tried this before, right? I guess we can keep this in recording. I don't want to record for like way too long for the video. There we go. I kind of forgot how to play. Replenishing, picking up items on a track will replenish your power. Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Oh shoot,
Let's go.
that's not good. There's the boost. And A's the drift, right? I'm just gonna keep on holding A. Forgot, like, I think, doesn't matter too much.
My speed knows no limits.
Ooh. Okay, okay.
Let's make some waves.
There we go. Let's make some wuthering waves. Ooh. I'm missing out on a lot of these. I'm just like boosting whenever I can, usually. Ooh. Come on. There it is, finish line. And we got the S rank, right? So we got 300 from that. Okay, did we get a lot? We need 4,000. Okay, how much did we get from that? I think we at least got 300. I'm not sure if they like add up, you know, based on the rankings, because I saw. Oh, look at that. Wow, we're so close. Okay, we can do like one more. Is there
Hope
like
you have a
another one that we
wonderful
haven't done
holiday
yet?
with us.
Like another event? Maybe something more simple and easy? No, is that really it? Yeah, that's the fishing, right? So we got the shooting, I guess the normal one. I guess we'll do another one of this. This is like very fast to do. It's not bad at all. Okay. Hold on. Let me cough for a bit. Alright, I'm good. Just mute my mic for that really loud one. That's a slowdown effect.
Let's go.
Okay. But yeah, it doesn't matter if we... I don't think it matters if we, I guess, get a lower ranking on this one, because we'll at least get 4,000, I think, from this. I just need like 100, and then we're good. There we go.
My speed knows no limits.
Nice. Okay, okay. Yeah, holding down the drift button here, it does make the screen like extremely blurry, I think. Is it? Yeah, it does. When you just hold it down, it just makes it blurry. There we go. Yeah, we still got S. It's not too bad. Alright, nice, nice, nice. So yeah, that should be good enough, and now we can do that music festival now. Yeah, I just really wondered if Astro, yeah, I just feel like, you know, with these events, it kind of reminds me, like, I'm just wondering if do it in the same way, like with the, that one New Year's one, right? There we go, there's the music festival stuff being set up. Good job, Alice, you surf your way to victory. Alright. Yo, guys. Wise, look how many visitors we got. Wow, it's packed. How'd it get so lively all of a sudden? Mr. Arnold did some thorough research on the resort's target audience, and although the advertising budget was tight, every penny was well spent. That's why so many people came early just for tonight's music festival. With this many people around, I'm feeling even more fired up. Come on, let's push through and finish checking off the rest of our to-dos. How's the prep going? Let me think. We've already booked the performers for the festival, and most of them have arrived at the resort. They're either getting ready backstage or relaxing somewhere nearby. The stage is all fixed up and ready, and all the staff are in position. First up is the sound check. Then Monoto will lead the guests to the waiting area, and then we'll go through a rehearsal a bit later. Feels like we're almost there. Once the music festival's over, let's throw ourselves a little celebration. We gotta properly toast to the resort's full recovery. Yuzuha, anything could still happen before the festival comes to a close. This isn't the time to let our guard down just yet. Yeah, and your little bunny ears and tail haven't stopped twitching since this morning either, right? Stop staring at me all the time. Alright, Wise, could I ask you for a favor? Actually, I'd like to hear what tourists around here think about the resort and the music festival. When you're organizing an event, it's easy to overlook things from the audience's perspective. That's why I want to understand what the visitors here truly care about, so we can still make a few adjustments before the festival officially begins. Leave it to me. Thanks, I'll be getting ready here by the stage, waiting for your good news. Okay, so just talk to people? Okay. Let me see. Need to check the stage flame machine and the fireworks for tonight. Are you a staff member? Yeah, I saw a job posting online saying they needed help here, so I came over. Before this, I've handled stage setup for lots of music festivals and concerts. It might not be the biggest gig I've ever done, but the vibe's great and the pay is fair. With all the experience I've got, I'll make sure everything's set up just right. Do you see any problems? Problems? I don't see any problems. Oh wait, there is one thing about the resort. Today when I came to work at the stage, I tripped over something, but I swear I didn't see anything in my way. Oh wait, is it another projector? I was in a hurry and didn't check what happened, but if someone can trip on such a wide road, it's definitely a safety hazard. I'll make sure to bring this up with my boss later. Okay, I see. That was very helpful of you, Wise. Their points are worth thinking about. No big names, and the security doesn't seem all that reliable. We've got to fix those. But there's one more thing that's bugging me. Did that staff member just say they tripped over nothing? Like, literally nothing in their way? I'm worried about this too. Yuzuha, do you think... Before Alice can finish her sentence, a sudden scream rings from not far away. Alright. Yeah, they still had it.
That's a ton of ghost images. What's going on?
Okay, things are just starting to
Oh,
get a
no.
bit scary.
The tourists are totally freaking out.
Yes, they are. Eek! Help! It's alright, don't be afraid. These are just holograms. Help me, this is so scary. She seems to have lost the strength and reason to respond now. In any case, let's use the camera to locate the hidden hologram projector and retrieve it to put an end to this ghostly display. There it is. Huh? That nasty thing vanished? It's alright. You're completely safe. Those images are harmless. Really? I was just here to chill, and then suddenly there were all these scary things, one after another. I seriously thought it was the end for me. Please head to the nearby safe zone and stay put. We'll take care of this. Okay, but honestly, I just want to go home now. That last scare nearly gave me a heart attack. Dang. The terrified tourist leaves the scene. Most of the other visitors are reacting the same way, and the situation isn't looking good. Yuzuha, Alice, Monoto, and the others seem to have gathered nearby. Let's go find them and discuss our next move. Yo.
What? How is this possible? Why are there so many haunting images?
Didn't we hand over all the projectors to public security last night? What kind of dirty trick is Three Gates Corp pulling now?
I mean, how do we know if we did all of it? I mean, we just found more. There could be even more just being hidden that we don't even know about.
We'll figure that out later. Right now, there are too many of these projections. Most of the visitors are completely spooked. We need to collect the projectors now and get the visitors to safety ASAP.
The performers and staff have all run off in a panic. We must hurry. Let's split up.
What if, like, I'm gonna guess in the story, this actually hurt the reputation of the resort, but then, you know, somehow Wise will suggest Astro Yao, like, hey, I need a favor. Can you help us out, Astro Yao?
Where are you all rushing off to?
A familiar, chilling voice cuts through the crowd.
Willis, you again. And behind you.
New Eridu Broadcasting, Throne Quarter TV, Redo Media. Basically, I invited all the major mainstream media outlets in New Eridu.
Dude, this is like in SpongeBob. If you guys ever seen that one episode with like when Squidward was like faking himself as Squilliam Fancy Son, like he was like a professor. He was like pretending to be him, and then like all at once, like Squilliam just came in with the police and the news to like arrest him on TV.
So the whole city can watch this haunted circus you deliberately set up?
Careful what you say. We're live across the city right now. I just heard Fantasy Resort was on the rise, so I decided to spend a little of my own money to bring in some big media coverage. Just trying to help you out with a little PR, that's all. Oh, but what a shame! Looks like we picked the worst possible time and ended up broadcasting your resort's biggest mess for everyone to see.
I can't believe you have the nerve to say that. Everyone watching, please listen to me. Everything you're seeing right now was created by hologram projectors. Our resort is not haunted, and the one who orchestrated all of this, turning it into a haunting, is none other than this department manager from Three Gates Corp.
Oh my. If you want to accuse Three Gates Corp, shouldn't you at least have solid evidence? You can't throw shade at us just because the projectors happen to be coated in our new material, can you? Speaking of evidence, I've actually got a video that proves my company has nothing to do with your resort. In fact, it was your own people who installed the projectors in place to fake the haunting.
What video? Just as a sense of dread hits you, Willis has already pulled out his phone and starts playing the video in front of the cameras. The footage was shot late at night, clearly inside the resort. It looks like fixed position surveillance footage. On the empty street, there's MP, carrying holographic projectors. His tiny body hauls over several projectors, installing them at various corners of the street, adjusting the settings to invisible mode, and finally leaves with a satisfied look. Instead of handing over the projectors to public security last night, MP reinstalled them throughout the resort. Is this the truth behind what's happening today? Did they hack MP?
That's your resort's Bang Boo, right?
I feel like they hacked
Forgive
him.
me for not disclosing the source of this video, but it clearly shows that this Bang Boo did everything on its own. We had nothing to do with it. I believe the people can see it for themselves. You fabricated this whole haunting nonsense, traumatizing customers who trusted and visited you. And then you had the nerve to turn this around on me. That's what really happened.
Yeah, this does look very bad. I assume that, you know, if this is true, because I mean, you know, I'm sure he like hacked it MP, or it could be that, you know, the footage could be, you know, doctored, but I think he probably just hacked it MP to make it look more like legit.
MP, how could this be? You've been with us since Father was still alive. You would never do something like this, right, MP?
And I think MP is, you know, still good just because he's got to be the one, right, to run that one fishing event. I can't see him like just be arrested or, you know, go away and then just have someone else like take his place maybe. Unless is he like not right there right now? Like was he like only there for the story and not for like, you know, whenever you want to go there?
Huh? Where's MP?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen MP around at all since this morning.
I bet it's already left town. Bang Boo's actions. Master takes the fall. As the resort's managers, shouldn't you give the audience and your guests an explanation?
Damn it! Where did MP run off to at a time like this? What should we do?
You exchange glances with Yuzuha and Alice. Even in a dire situation like this, there is no hesitation in their eyes, only determination.
Belle, Monato, can I leave this to you two?
What does that mean?
You want us to keep the media busy? I'm not a pro at this, but I can handle it.
Are you planning to retrieve the projectors and find MP?
MP has always cared deeply about the resort. There's no way it would do something like this without a reason. There must be something else behind this. We need to find it and figure out the truth.
Go! We've got things covered here.
Okay, we'll be back soon.
Is this going to be like in a dungeon?
Be somewhere it usually hangs around?
Yo. What kind of cursed resort is this? It's not just the creepy things floating in the midair that you can't even touch. Now there's creepy stuff lurking by the beach too. I should have never come here. What creepy stuff by the beach? I have no idea either. I mean, I didn't see anything. I was just walking along the shore a bit earlier, thinking I'd go feel the waves, and then something tripped me out of nowhere. If it weren't for all the creepy stuff happening around this resort, you'd probably think I was nuts, but I swear, I tripped over something and went face first into the sand, and when I looked up, there was nothing there. This is some kind of haunting, isn't it? It has to be. Where exactly did you trip? Huh, let me think. I guess it was maybe a few dozen meters out from the dock. I can't say exactly where, but if you wander around that area long enough, you're bound to bump into that ghost too. Okay. Wise, have you found any clues over there? From what we've just found, Willis definitely knows where MP is, but he didn't say a word, and instead hired some random Bing Boo off the street to pose as it. Oh, okay, that makes more sense, I think. Someone tripped over an invisible object in the shallow waters. Invisible object? But projectors malfunction when exposed to seawater. There's no way Willis would have set them up out there. Alice, you're giving Willis way too much credit. Don't tell me that invisible object was MP, and it's been submerged in the seawater this whole time? How could that be? That object should be around here, somewhere around here. Let's check it out with that camera. I'm counting on you. Hope it's not too late. Oh, there he is. As the camera shutter clicks, MP the Penguin Boo reappears before your eyes, lying limp in the seawater, unconscious, and as though it had been struck down. It's MP. It's right here, but it seems to be unconscious. I'll check its condition right away. I'm sorry. MP's waking up. Quick, get out of the water.
MP? Are you okay? Can you hear us? This is awful. They sprayed chameleon on it and did it so carelessly. Thankfully, the seawater hasn't caused any irreversible damage to its core yet.
I didn't realize chameleon was like a spray. I thought it was like some like solid material. Sorry, I messed up. I'm sorry.
Empy, calm down. What exactly happened last night? Can you tell us about it?
Sorry, MP didn't turn the projectors in the projectors, but kept them instead. MP waited until everyone was asleep and reinstalled them. But that's real? Wait, what? Last night Therese said if only summer could last forever, MP still feels the same way. In summer, everyone's here, and the music festival, and the visitors. But once summer ends, everyone leaves. It'll just be MP, Edge, Therese, and the Depths. Happy times won't last, and we'll have to work ourselves to death again to keep the resort afloat. Just putting on a good music festival isn't enough. The resort will eventually fall back into decline. So wait, this is real? It's not like they just took a random big boo off the street. MP doesn't want to see Therese cry anymore. MP wants the resort to stay popular even after the music festival ends.
So last night when Mia mentioned the ghost stories were well received on Internet, you thought about using it to the resort's advantage?
The images and the projectors, those visitors found them too scary, so MP secretly changed them to something cuter. MP thought that maybe that would attract more people. MP didn't say anything because Therese would say no. MP spent the whole night setting up the projectors, but in the end, Willis had remote access to them. MP wanted to stop, but it was too late. Someone knocked MP out from behind and kept muttering to themselves. MP tried to capture them with my camera, but they snatched it away and smashed it. I'm sorry. MP let everyone down. I'm sorry. Teresa's going to cry again.
Your face looks like you're about to bite someone, little bunny. Is that how I look right now? You're not much better, Yuzuha. Your hair's practically standing on end.
Empy, you've done great. We'll take it from here. We'll settle the score with the bad guys who tried to ruin our summer.
Wise, got any ideas? From what MP said, it sounds like Willis didn't leave any evidence behind this time either.
No, he didn't. But this time, he's going down. He crushed every bit of hope we had.
What are you gonna do, dude? What are you going to do?
He even went so far as to leave Empy invisible in seawater to make it malfunction.
You have no evidence.
We're heading back, and we'll make him pay for what he's done.
I mean, if we just attack him like right now in front of everyone, that's gonna look so bad. Battered and bruised, MP is brought to the camera. The once arrogant Willis turns pale when he sees MP, as if fearing something, but quickly he regains his usual demeanor.
I'm impressed you managed to find this troublemaking bamboo. What's with all those wounds on it? Don't tell me you beat it up to appease the guests.
MP! Those wounds! What happened?
Willis, you did this, didn't you? MP is just a little bang-boo! You bastard!
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something weak like, you bastard. Alice, show them how it's done.
What are we going to do?
Huh? Me? Alright then. My name is Alice Timefield. For the sake of Fantasy Resort's reputation, for MP, and for everyone's hard work that you tried to trample, I will push you into an utterly asymmetrical abyss of despair! Alice, that asymmetrical part was kinda unnecessary.
I feel like a lot of it was unnecessary whenever she says it.
What exactly are you getting at?
In short, you brought in these invisible holographic projectors, caused chaos at the resort, and even tried to kill a bamboo. All of this is being exposed to the entire city of New Eridu, live on camera.
And here I thought you had something important to say. How ridiculous! In a lawful society, you can't just throw around accusations without evidence. Especially when you're accusing 3 Gates Corp.
I've been meaning to say this for a while now. You keep dragging Three Gates Corp into every conversation. What are you? The CEO's secret illegitimate child or something? This isn't about them. We're accusing you, personally. Stop hiding behind the company's name.
That doesn't change anything. I already checked with public security. Those thugs who trashed the resort were just some gang. What does that have to do with me? And this Bangbu's injuries? How is that my problem? Show me the evidence.
Willis, you think you've got everything covered, leaving no loose ends. But you're wrong. Destroying MP's camera wasn't enough. All Bangbu units have built-in visual recording systems.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess Wise would know stuff about that, right?
For someone running a cutting-edge tech company, this should have been obvious. But you've turned into nothing but a greedy snake who'll do anything for your own gain. I'm not surprised you underestimated MP and completely forgot what Bangbu are capable of.
Visual recording system, huh? Interesting. And? You did remind me of this feature. If I remember correctly, only the Bangbu's Master and Marcel Group have the authority to access those visual recordings. And if I'm not mistaken, this Penguin Boo's registered master was Teresa's deceased father, wasn't it? The fee for changing ownership isn't cheap, so you've never officially updated the registration. As for Marcel Group, once you submit a data request, it'll take at least a year and a half to hear anything back. I'm honestly curious. How exactly do you plan to get your hands on this Bangbu's recording?
You raise your phone to your ear, a familiar voice comes through. Grace? Oh no,
Master,
Fairy.
I detect a long-awaited opportunity for me to shine. Enter the command, "Please help me, Your Excellency Fairy," and I shall execute the following action. Convert Bangbu's visual recordings into video output.
I kinda miss Fairy, man. Like, she's been there so much in the first season. And then, you know, she did take a break. She's slowly coming back, but I feel like she was such a integral part of the stories, like one of the main cast. But now she's like, kind of like just there now.
Master, it seems like you're in a situation where verbal commands aren't convenient. I've gone ahead and sent the recordings to your phone. Please don't forget to shower me with extra praise later.
Okay. These are the visual recordings stored inside MP.
Well, you've got some skills. If what you're saying is true, that someone attacked this Bangbu, then the visual recordings must have caught it. Maybe it was one of those leftover thugs from yesterday's gang. You should hand over the recordings to public security and let them sort it out. That'll wrap things up for today.
Still trying to play dumb, Willis. The gang you hired to do your dirty work were all caught yesterday. With hush money for hired thugs being so steep and the risk of exposure so high, there's no way you could have lined up another crew in just one day. Given the situation, don't you think it's far more likely you took matters into your own hands and attacked MP yourself? I'm going to play back the
That's gonna be
visual
really bad
recordings.
if that's true.
I heard that you love
Like for the
hearing
recording
yourself
part.
talk. Why don't we give all of New Eridu a chance to hear what you were mumbling at the end?
Wait, don't! I spent a fortune hiring those thugs and they were totally useless. Got themselves caught just like that. Thought this worthless resort was a lost cause. But who would have guessed, just wandering around here, I'd stumble onto such a lucky surprise.
I mean, I know this story, you know, it's all just the way it's written, you know, it's just normal for, like, you know, I guess storytelling. But dude, why would you, like, if you're all alone, who the heck are you talking to, dude? If you don't have any thugs around you, who are you talking to? You can just kept quiet. If this is only sound only.
This Dung Bang Boo even set up the projectors for me.
Oh my gosh, who are you talking to, dude? You're just talking to yourself.
Just gotta wait till
And
daytime
then-
when the place is packed. I'll project all those terrifying images, and the resort will be doomed for good.
Yeah, this is what happens when you talk to yourself, dude. You don't want to do that.
Smash the camera, then get rid of this Bang Boo. Why is it so heavy? Whatever, I'll just leave it invisible and let it rot in the
It's like,
sea. This time I'll finally drive this place into bankruptcy and take it for myself.
like I know he's supposed to be like saying his thoughts out loud. This is like normal for storytelling in a story like this, but it just sounds so stupid in this context.
I've been waiting for too long.
It still works in a way,
This
like
research data
if you
must
just want to
be
tell a
hidden
story.
somewhere around here.
But it does sound kind of stupid. Like, as for like what he did. Who'd have thought the man who always covered his tracks so perfectly turned out to be so careless when completely off guard? Yeah, because he's just talking to himself, man. If only he kept quiet. He doesn't even need to say a word. He doesn't need to talk to anybody. It's just him. Like, talk in your mind, dude. As MP's visual recording finished playing in front of all the cameras, one glance at Willis showed a man barely able to stand, his face completely pale.
Got any more excuses? There's no such thing as a voice-changing ribbon in New Eridu, you know?
Wait, everyone, please let me explain. This video doesn't prove anything.
The reporter's phones at the scene suddenly start ringing. After answering and listening for a moment, they all switch to speakerphone, making sure the voice on the other end can be clearly captured by the cameras.
Citizens of New Eridu, I apologize for taking up your valuable time. As the corporate spokesperson for Three Gates Corp,
That was
I would like
fast.
to make an official statement regarding this incident.
They were like watching on camera too.
Willis, former R&D division manager at Three Gates Military Tech, has been terminated and permanently blacklisted due to his malicious interference with Fantasy Resort's operations for personal gain, causing severe damage to the company's reputation. Willis's actions were entirely his own and have no connection to our company. Regarding his unauthorized use of our newly developed technology, we will pursue legal action accordingly. For further details, please stay tuned for our upcoming press conference. Thank you for your attention.
As expected of Tops, they never miss a beat when it comes to cutting ties. Must hurt pretty bad, huh? Being abandoned and backstabbed by your master?
If you'd just handed over the damn resort from the start, none of this would have happened. All I wanted was to get my hands on the research data hidden here. To use it for promotion.
Watch out. Looks like he's about to do something crazy.
The ground begins to shake. Moments later, a massive machine descends from the skies, blocking everyone's path.
Now that my career and my life are ruined, none of you are getting out of this in one piece!
Figures Willis would lash out when cornered. Monato, you go help evacuate the guests with the others. Alice and I will take care of this big guy he summoned. He never expected to fail, yet he still hid a combat mech nearby? What a shady man. Let's take this chance to put him behind bars for good. Let's do it. Yeah, let's try our best to finish off this whole story. I think we're at the climax of it. So I'm sure we'll be done within like maybe, I want to say 20 minutes from now, if I had to guess. Maybe even a little bit less. I assume this battle will be kind of fast, because, you know, I feel like the battles have been going pretty fast, regardless, like, you know, overall.
This place from the start would have saved me a ton of trouble!
Here we go. Youch. Killed that.
Blow it up! Blow it up!
Nice.
Why did you get to go on vacation? To know the pain of spending summer schmoozing with the higher ups!
Nice, that's nice.
Once this place goes boom, I'll head over and blow up 3 gates! Make myself the boss!
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna... I don't know how you're gonna do that, dude. I'm sure they got security as well. All you got is like, what, this robot? Even if you won here, how are you gonna do that?
Must be the weather. He probably got heat stroke or something.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Some herbal tea leader. Yeah. Don't freak out now.
There we go. With the mech disabled, Willis is left with no means of resistance, but he no longer seems to care. He sits on the ground muttering things like, I'm covered in decoding too. If I stay still, I'll turn invisible and you won't find me. Dude, yeah, he's still talking to himself, man. Like, as long as he, wait, did he not? Oh, wait, no, no. I guess he's trying to convince himself that he's covered in decoding. He's just going crazy now. But he's been saying that over and over until the public security officers arrive and take him into custody. I thought he actually, I thought he actually gave him the coding, but then he like revealed himself because he was like muttering. Yeah, don't talk to yourself, dude. No, that is what you call being caught red-handed. And thanks to the live broadcast, word should spread quickly that the resort's haunting was no more than one of Willis's little schemes. Kind of sounds like a Scooby-Doo thing where like, it's all because of you kids and your stupid dog. The crisis has passed. Let's clean up this mess. The tourists are still waiting in the safety zone. Please wait a moment. There's something I'd like to say. Okay, what's up?
Everyone, thank you so much. I don't know what crimes Willis will be charged with, but without him around, I think the resort is finally free from all the nightmares.
I've already repaired MP's body. Thanks, everyone. It's just a shame about the music festival that we had planned for tonight.
Yeah, it's a real shame. But the bands and staff all got spooked and ran off.
Oh, here we go. I knew it. There was gonna be some kind of like thing where
We've got no choice but to put the music festival on hold.
I got an idea. I want to call my friend, Astra Yao.
But Yuzuha, weren't you really looking forward to it? No worries. I feel like I've already spent one heck of an epic summer with you all.
Here we go. Wise coming in the middle. Here we go. I knew it.
Actually, I might have a way to save the music festival. I could ask a friend and see if she'd be willing to perform here.
I knew it.
Since Spook Shack was running the show, I figured I should leave the planning to you guys, so I never brought it up before. But what do you think about having Astra Yao perform here?
Astra Yao? You mean the Astra Yao who's perfectly symmetrical from head to toe except for her leg and armpits? Wise, how do you know her? I love her. You better be clear about this. Do you love her for her songs or for her symmetry? Yuzuha, how rude of you! Of course it's because of the music! I'm not just some classical music snob, you know. But Wise, I can't believe you can get Astra Yao on board! Looks like there's still hope for turning this music festival around. Could you contact her right now?
Wise, we've already got some friends staying at the resort, and now we're inviting Astra. Why don't we invite the others to come along too?
Yeah.
Great idea. In that case, let's set up a video call with them.
That is so cool, man. You open Knock Knock, select the familiar names on from your friends list, and start a video call. In no time, everyone joins the video call.
Wise, what's
That
up?
is so cool.
I just wrapped up a commercial shoot. Now
Wait,
heading
Nicole
to my
is...
next gig.
She's wearing her New Year's outfit, right?
Hello, Wise. I just started my learning how to say no to debriefings and everything else training. Did you need something?
Yabi, you just don't want to go to the debriefing, do you? Wise, I just finished work. Are you at a resort?
Roxy, I thought you were video calling me for something important, but look at that. A whole screen full of familiar faces. As for what I'm doing, let's just say PubSec doesn't need to know.
Hey everyone, Belle and I are at Fantasy Resort, and there's gonna be a beach music festival tonight. Would you all like to come to the resort and join us? So, Astra, I have a favor to ask.
Performing at the music festival, right? I'm done. I'm heading over there now.
I feel like he should have like asked Astra Yao first before bringing everyone else on, or else it'll just be like a waste of time.
Huh? How did you know that?
But don't you have another gig coming up?
I was watching the live broadcast earlier. You looked so cool standing up for the resort. The next gig was just some private show for Top's bigwigs anyway. I already asked Eve to cancel it for me.
I watched it too. So my say no training is over now. I'll head over with Yanagi and the others.
I knew you wouldn't forget about me, Proxy. The Cunning Hares watched the live stream and we're already on the way. But first, let me check. All the resort facilities are free, right? Or at least we get the friends and family discount? Yeah?
I didn't catch the live stream, but the case I just handled was connected to your resort. Last night, some gang members were transferred to us from Throne Quarter. They were being particularly difficult to crack, so I was put in charge of the interrogation.
That was cool. There's some connection there too.
I couldn't get them to spill either. But when Jane heard about it, she said she'd handle it. Just now, they confessed everything about their shady dealings with Willis from Three Gates Corp. He'll probably be spending quite a long time behind bars. I'll come over with Qingyi and the others. We could really use a break. Wise, you handled this case brilliantly.
Thanks, guys.
Is that really everyone?
See you all tonight at the resort.
Mockingbird isn't here. Just as you're about to end the video call after setting up the meeting time at the resort, Yuzuha leans in.
Wise, don't end the video call yet. Can I have a quick word with Astra?
Of course. What are you planning to say, Yuzuha?
Yuzuha flashes a mysterious smile, takes the phone, and whispers a few words to Astra. Then she hits the speakerphone button and points the phone screen at the TV cameras, which are about to wrap up the broadcast. Oh, it's going to be advertising.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Tonight, I'll be performing at the Fantasy Music Festival, so get ready for some incredible magic through music. If you're interested, come meet me at Fantasy Resort. Let's make this the most amazing summer night ever.
You actually came up with that on the spot? Yuzuha, are you some kind of genius?
I wonder how much it would have cost to get this kind of media coverage the normal way. Bet Willis never saw this coming. All that effort he put into getting media to trash us ended up working in our favor. The music festival's hype is gonna hit an all-time high. So, Alice, how are you liking your first summer since joining Spook Shack?
Huh? Me? How should I put this? Nothing went according to plan at all. Everything was total chaos. Just one scare after another, and I barely got any chance to relax. It's completely different from what I had in mind, but I loved it. Honestly, it might have been the best summer I've ever had.
Alright, let's go do it. I guess this will finish things off. I thought the music festival was done for, but hey, who knew it would come back like this? Kinda lucky, huh? Yuzuha, it's too soon to breathe easy. The media coverage is already out, but we've watched a bunch of staff and performers. There's no way we can pull off a full-scale festival like this. Then let's bring them back one by one. With my charm as the face of Mystic Wares, I'll definitely get them to change their minds. But we'll help too. With more hands on deck, we might be able to get everything back on track, and maybe even squeeze in a rehearsal before the show. Count me in. No, Wise, let us handle the rest. After everything we've been through, it's time for you to get some proper rest. Oh, that's Monato. Monato's right. And hey, Wise, there's actually one more thing you can do. Just stick around here and welcome our old friends. They'll be rushing over any minute now. We'll make sure everything goes smoothly. Just wait for good news. As the sun sets, performers and familiar faces make their way to the resort. Hey, everyone's here. Look at that. Is that a new character? Shy Girl? I'm trying to remember back. Wasn't she like one of the people that was shown like, I guess, around the 2.0 thing? I think they showed her first and then like the Opal Squad that they're making a comeback to. I remember like there was like a lot of pink. I'm guessing that's her. That's gonna be like the next faction that'll be playable. I'm guessing before or after Opal Squad. No, I feel like the next update has to be Opal Squad because of the story. So they got to be let in like afterwards. Anyways, here we go. Wise, you're finally here. Look, I'm wearing that vacation outfit I showed you before. How is it? Feels super summery and perfect for going on stage, doesn't it? Looks great on you. Oh, and guess what? The song I'm performing tonight is the one I sang for you before, so get ready. Oh, what? It'll be like the same song? They're gonna reuse a song? Oh, and this is? Alright, I almost forgot to introduce her. I've been working on a new song these past couple of days, so I was humming the melody in my head while checking out the stage earlier. This girl just walked by and, without even thinking, picked up the tune and ran with it, and it sounded amazing. She basically improvised a perfect harmony on the spot. So of course I had to come to talk to her. No, it's nothing. I just sorta hummed along. She's gonna short circuit from nerves at this rate. But that melody really surprised me. Do you do the music too? Do you do music too? What's your name? In a band right now. We're called Angels of Dilution. No, wait. Wait, no. That came out wrong. No need to be so nervous. Here's an idea. My bad. Come stand right in front of the front row when the show starts, and I'll make sure we have tons of fun interacting, okay? Oh, and let's add each other on Knock Knock too. Please, definitely. Here on this paper are my Knock Knock ID, and our band's Knock Knock ID, and our official socials. And please send it for me. Where did all that shyness go? Sure thing. Looks like we're new friends now, Miss Super Talented Composer. Alright then, Belle. Could you help me bring her up to the front later? Eve and I gotta go to get the stage ready. Thanks, see you in a bit. She called me Belle? Did she just call me Belle? Did you forgot to swap the names, like, depending on the characters? Oh, now we gotta talk with our friends.
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
Hello, Helen. Wait, that's not who I need to talk to. Wait, who we need to talk to? The stars? Hey, Pubsec is here. Why, so we're not too late, are we? It took us a bit to sort through the case files, and then we hit the traffic on the way over. Seems like a lot of people are heading to the resort. Right on time. Manager, even though they say never judge someone by who they used to be, I didn't expect you to pull off such a thriving new business in the third quarter. Clearly, you're not to be underestimated. This resort isn't mine. I know, I'm just kidding. As they say, spring makes you drowsy, autumn wears you out, and summer puts you straight to sleep. This buggy heat's been knocking me out at the precinct too. I figured it was time to step out and get some fresh air. You can go fishing here. Very good indeed. Chingy, you... Oh, isn't that a shooting booth over there? Oh, yeah, she can probably do some fun there. That's our original shooting game. Huh, really? I want to try it. The precinct shooting competition is coming up soon. This will be perfect practice. It seems Ju Yuen's quite intrigued. Okay. And who's over here? Oh, you guys? Yo. Wise, we're here. Miyabi, long time no see. Has it really been that long? Didn't we just talk on a video a moment ago? Chief. Hello, Proxy. It's been a while. I've arranged some time off for everyone in Section 6. On a rare, clear summer night like this place is perfect for unwinding and recovering from the strain of work. Strangely enough, Asaba and Sokaku wandered off on their own the moment we arrived, like it wasn't their first time here. Come to think of it, I did see them these past couple of days. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't even know that. I heard you've been through quite a few adventures lately. If you're up to it, let's find a quiet place later tonight and take our time catching up. And it seems Nicole from Cunning Hairs is coming too. Perfect. I've been meaning to catch up with her too. After all, it was on a night like this that she tricked Tailless out of my hands for the first time. Good luck, Nicole. I'd also like to get a drink and unwind a bit, but before that, I need to find Sokaku first. As for Asaba, well, since we're officially on break, he can enjoy it however he likes. That's real. I mean, I feel like I've said this before, but that's one thing I really like about this game with the events here, and also the story too. Is that, you know, everyone kind of like comes around at some point. Like it is a small world, but you know, it doesn't make them like feel like they've expired their story, you know. Oh, here's Nicole.
What that feels like?
So yeah, why are you wearing your New Year outfit again? Hey partner, fancy meeting you again. Nom nom. Hi Proxy, want a burger? You two are so chill. A chance to chill at a resort for free? As if we cunning hares would ever pass that up. Billy and Nekomata already split up to grab snacks and drinks, and then we're claiming those lounge chairs till the sun goes down. Are you coming with us, Proxy? I heard the sailboat's drink stand does moving screenings. Maybe we could pick one and watch together. I got a few things to care of. I'll catch you in a bit. Don't forget to come grab a drink or two once you're done, alright? You've been hosting us here, so drinks are on me later. Thinking back to last year's Camellia Golden Week, we actually spent it at your place, didn't we? Hard to believe how time flies. I don't remember that, though. Nicole, save the nostalgia for later. Billy just messaged. He said there are so many tourists at the resort. The shop's already out of drinks. Huh? Anby, trot that burger and get up. We gotta go back to the parking lot and get those boxes of drinks from our trunk. No vacation anymore? Business is right in front of us. Who's got time for a vacation? Chop chop, get those drinks out to the crowd. Look, Denny's are calling to my name. It's actually really good. But yeah, kind of cool with the whole thing with yeah, I'm guessing, you know, throughout the story we could have met up with Sokaku and Harumasa. But yeah, I never encountered them though. I can finally take a breather. There's just way too much to do. Good thing everything's ready. Makes me feel a bit more at ease. Thanks for setting that up. Let's sit back and wait for the show to begin. Time for the show to begin. It still feels like we only decided to hold the festival a minute ago. So much has happened over the past few days, and soon it'll be time to head back to school. Milady, are you for real? We're still on break. If you keep talking about school and classes all the time, your hair's gonna go asymmetrical, you know? What? But going to class is a student's duty. Alice, let's talk about something else. Alright, I'm sorry. I know I say things I shouldn't sometimes. I've never really had friends before. Not ones I could truly open up to. So I'm still figuring out how to be with people like this. It's fine, so no need to be all timid. And hey, this summer break might be ending. But we can always hit the beach together next year. Just don't tell me you're staying at home to study. I'll definitely be there. It's a promise. Wise, you'll come too, right? Definitely. You two better not go back to on your word, or else I'll have Kama sneak into your kitchen and replace every last drink with bitter melon juice. Alright. Let's go watch it now, Belle. Yeah, she's been in the background and stuff. Wise, did you say hi to our friends already? Look, the music festival's kicking off soon. Yep, caught up with all of them. Seeing everyone again must have brought back some memories, huh? But hey, now it's time to hang out with your adorable sister. Sure thing, time to enjoy this break together. I brought my camera, so let's capture all the best moments tonight. Don't worry, Wise, I'll make sure you look extra cool and cheerful in the shots. Come on, let's head to the festival. Let's go.
Welcome, everyone.
There we go. Good thing the cutscene once again is not lagging.
Let's make this a summer night to remember.
Ooh. Caledon is here. Monato Nicole. Spilling his drink. Bellabog. Yeah, like I said, this is so cool, man. Oh wait, we never even invited the... Wait, did we ever invited the Victoria people? Like, you know, like on screen? I guess they were just in the background.
Every night is one to remember this summer.
Oh, that was fast. Just ended like that, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that's that. I don't want to go back. Huh? Speak up, it's too noisy in here. I can't hear you. I said I don't want to go back to school. Are you talking to Kama? Say it louder. I don't want to go back to school. I want to stay at the resort and have fun with you all. Now we heard that loud and clear. What a bad student, Bunny. But I guess I'm no better. Wise, come join us. When friends get together like this, it's a perfect time to shut our hearts out to the sea. Belle, I ate your pudding. Wow. Wise, Belle's nearby, and she's heard everything, you know. Okay. It's getting late. Let's head back with Belle and rest. Okay.
Don't you want to try our Aqua Blaster ride?
No, I don't want to. It's too late. Tonight was a blast, Wise. It really feels like it made up for not being able to go on that vacation during Camellia Golden Week. I'm getting kinda sleepy, and after being hyped up for so long, even though I drank a bunch of nitro fuel, should we head back and rest? Yeah. Yeah, nighty night, Wise. Oh, I guess we'll say goodbye to Therese. Good morning, Wise. Morning. What are you talking about? We were just talking about how the resort's short-term operations rights were about to expire. Yeah, I guess it's really almost up. Time flies. Regarding this matter, according to the agreement, your short-term operating rights to the resort will soon revert back to us, but I ask you to consider staying on and helping us manage the resort long-term. Of course, there would be no further fees involved this time. We sincerely hope you will continue your connection with Fantasy Resort for many days to come. If it weren't for your help, this place would have likely fallen into Willis's hands long ago. You're not just our friends, but the ones who saved this resort. Mr. Reese, the staff, and I all believe that this place needs you. Alice, what do you think? Mr. Edge, Mr. Reese, I suppose we don't really need any more revenue from the resort. We prefer to cover Spook Shack's expenses through our own efforts. But I also believe the connection we've built won't simply end with the simple short-term agreement. We really enjoy being here, and we love the atmosphere. It's not a place we can just walk away from. So please, allow us to take part in the resort's long-term future. That's such a classic Alice answer. Yep, what Alice said goes for all of us. That's a relief. I was worried that you might say no, so once again, looking forward to working with you all. Oh right, I also have these photos. I took them at the music festival last night. If you like, please take them. Oh, that's cool. Can I zoom in? I don't know. Can you look at the back? Oh no. A moment captured by Teresa's camera after the Fantasy Music Festival. Old friends, new companions, and most importantly, family. Through the summer night may pass, our smiles will forever be frozen in this most beautiful summer memory. Wait, that's a cool photo. I like that. Thanks, Therese. These are really good. Just looking at them brings back all those moments from last night. Hey, Bunny, quit that silly grinning. Everyone's watching you. I wasn't. I mean, okay, fine. I was smiling, but only because I'm really happy. I'm going to hang this photo in my bed so I can see all of you first thing every morning. I'll do the same. Well, great minds think alike. Oh, we got that. Alright, we got more. A lot of things to like end off with, dude. Therese again. Where? Oh, in here. Wise, Yuzuha and Alice said you know a thing or two about navigating the hollows. Is that true? Oh, just a thing or two. Actually, in the audio where Willis' crimes were exposed, he mentioned Midsummer's research data, the data my father left behind. You probably know this, but before Midsummer shifted to tourism and started building resorts, it used to be on par with Three Gates in military tech. Though I never seen the actual research myself, I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wasn't until I heard that recording that I realized the resort was just a cover. What Willis really wanted was to snatch Midsummer's secret data and use it to boost himself up. But he probably never guessed that research wasn't here at all. Everything he did was for nothing, because Father had already hidden it deep in the hollow. How do you know that? I only found out recently there was a hidden compartment in the bracelet my father left me. And inside were 2 small slips of paper, each with a hollow coordinate. If the research data is real, it must be tied to those 2 coordinates. Hollow coordinates change all the time, so you'll need someone who can navigate. Yeah, could you help me check those 2 coordinates and bring back whatever my father left behind? I've already told Yuzuha and Alice, and they said they're willing to help too. I'm not really interested in research data, but since it was my father's, I'd still like to have it back in my own hands. I got this. Thanks, Yuzuha and Alice should be somewhere around here. I'll send you the coordinates. Once you work at a location, go talk to them.
Welcome to Fantasy
Wow.
Resort.
This is actually a lot longer than I thought. Like, we're going to the hollow? What the heck? I might have to separate this video into two then. Oh look, there's a Victoria Housekeeping. Okay. Hey Wise, Therese talked to you about the hollow treasure hunt already, didn't she? Does that count as a hollow treasure hunt? Of course it does. We've been stuck battling outside the hollow for ages, and it's been way too long since we had a proper adventure in there, and that's where all the real ghost stories hang out. Decoding that coordinate should be a piece of cake for you, right? So, are you ready to head out now? Yeah. Yeah, let's try to finish this up. I thought,
Is the concert starting?
who do we go with?
Ooh,
I feel like Astra, yeah. Why not? Yeah, I thought we were just done. There's apparently still more with the data. Okay. Yeah, there's like a lot more to this than I thought. Yeah, it's very interesting. Okay. Here we go. Is it just this one area? Looks very small here. Yeah, final wave already. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice.
Feel the rhythm of the waves.
Here we go.
Plenty strikes to score.
There we go.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, depending on how long this video might be, I might actually just like split into two parts. Didn't realize it would be going for this long.
Riddled with flaws.
There we go. Why are there a bunch of Hollow Raiders wandering around here? Don't tell me they're after the research data too. Everyone in New Eridu saw that livestream and heard Willis mention the research data, so yeah, it's no surprise someone's after it. But they weren't supposed to have the coordinates. Forget it. No points wandering about it. According to the new coordinates you calculated, this should be where Teresa's father hid it. Let's bring it back. Okay. Well, yeah, that was fast, right? I think that was it. Okay, okay. Like, did we really just won? Yeah, we just really won. That was really fast. Alright. Alice? Wise, Therese must have asked you to help recover her father's belongings too, right? Shall we head out now? Sounds like this really matters to you. Naturally, it could very well be something for her father left behind. If it's hidden in a hollow, then it's only right we try to find it. For her sake, as her friends. I trust you've already decoded the coordinates. Let's set it together then. For our friend, let's go. Okay, so it's like two different areas.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Okay, that we gotta go to. Like, we gotta do both. Okay. Let's go, go, go. We got this. Shield Man. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Obo Squad, man.
Feel the sea breeze.
Nice. Oh, big guy. I'm glad we did this second because it looks more like a final boss thing here. Have we fought this guy before? I don't remember fighting this guy. I mean, you know, a lot of the robots kind of look the same to me in a way, but this one looks kind of different. I never kind of seen them before. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, there we go. Why, there's a lone typhon in the ground. Did someone put it here on purpose? If this mech was left by Teresa's father, was it meant to guard this place? To prevent intruders? Anyway, there's definitely something at this coordinate. Let's bring it back and see what it is. You sure to erase the 2 files you brought out of the hollow? Okay. Yeah, that felt kind of fast. Yeah, we'll see, man. I think I will definitely split this up into 2 parts because it's around like the same video length and stuff. Okay. Therese? Thank you all. So these are what my father left behind. 2 files? It doesn't feel like they're both research data, or maybe neither of them is. Let's just open them and take a look. In that case, how about we open the one I found first? I got a feeling it might be better to save Alice's for later. Alright, please. Actually, after you left, I looked it up on internet and found that the coordinate Yuzuha has, it's been floating around for years now. So that's how it is. No wonder we ran into a bunch of holo readers there. I guess the file I have probably isn't all that classified either. Yuzuha opens the file in her hands. It's filled with messy scribbled handwriting, all sorts of childish wishes, like, I want to be an astronaut. Therese snatches it back, her face turning bright red. What was that thinking? This is my childhood diary. Why would he put this in hollow? Well, I've got a feeling you'll get your answer after reading Alice's file. Alice? Alice opens the file in her hands. As the pages unfold, a flood of obscure academic terms spill into view. There's no doubt, this must be the research data. These are... He left 2 coordinates, one real, one fake, and he spread the fake while he was still alive. That way, if someone got both later, they'd likely think they were both traps. With a combat machine guarding the true coordinates, he ensured no one else could take the data, at least not until the day you were strong enough to retrieve it yourself. He was thinking about this 11 years ago? Alice, would you be willing to take the research data? Huh? I know it's from 11 years ago, but Midsummer was once a respected home in military tech, and the groundwork they laid was solid. If it ends up in the Timefield family hands, I'm sure it will be put to much better use. But why? Isn't this something your father left behind for you? It is, but that's why I'd rather it go to someone who can truly make use of it. Yeah, I don't know what Therese would do with that. For a resort owner. I don't think she has the knowledge for that. I feel like Alice can maybe hire some scientists or something, or maybe use her smarts to decode it maybe. Maybe this resort, this place, is what he really meant for me to leave me. For me. Alice, I know things haven't been easy for your family lately. If what's in there can help you in any way, then I think this journey was worth it. Yeah, because she lost the whole thing with the porcelain thing, right? The antidote or something. So yeah, this is also another valuable asset, I would say. Go on, take it, Alice. Thank you. I'll bring it back and look through it with my fellow researchers. Alice takes the research file from Therese. As she does, a single slip of paper slides out and drifts to the ground. You pick it up and find a few lines of handwritten text. It looks like a casual note, written by someone over a decade ago. Took a walk along the beach with Therese today. We ran into a rabbit, Thyrin, father with his daughter. Oh, that's her. Small world. I recognize him. He introduced himself at the banquet for a few days ago as a scholar of ether science from a noble family. We ended up talking for quite a while, and I've been thinking ever since I may have gone too far chasing after competition and results. But really, we were both just trying to leave something meaningful for our daughters. Maybe it's time for Midsummer to shift gears. To see it looked at especially beautiful today, a beach resort might not be such a bad idea. Therese would love that. Okay. And was that it? And that's it, man. Okay, well yeah, I think that is pretty much it for this video. Yeah, overall, I thought it was fun, pretty cool. It's a cute story. Nothing like too major or something. I feel like in a way, it did feel somewhat similar to like, you know, what we witnessed back in the main story for Alice and Yuzuha. Look at these two here. Yeah, once again, man, these events, they do a very good job. At least, you know, from what I experienced back in that New Year one, but I guess the major events like this, I like it when they bring everyone together that we know, just so that they still feel relevant, that they're not like, you know, just stuck in the past, they're still like around. Like I've been noticing that a lot with this game specifically. That they just bring everyone together, not just like maybe a few, but they just bring everyone back together. But yeah, I really do appreciate that. But yeah, I think overall the story, like I said, very cute, very simple, very Scooby-Doo like. I feel like with this story, I do feel the same way with like the main story where, you know, I guess going back to like what I said before with like the 2.0 quest, like I feel like I had high expectations because, you know, the UK Summit, they felt like very important, but like we kind of went on a quest that felt very small. But like, you know, for, you know, high schoolers looking for paranormal stuff, at least, you know, at the end of the main quests, I guess, I just didn't really expect much from them for like, you know, a deep story. I think the story that was told was, you know, perfect for them, you know? Like, it's not as like crazy as like what we experience with like all the craziness back at the near the end of season 1. But I felt like for these guys, it was like, you know, the perfect story to be told for them. But you know, assuming the Obo Squad will be next in the story, based on the ending of the 2.1 story, I do expect there to be some, you know, level of importance. Like I do expect it to be, you know, what I witnessed back in 2.0, where I hope the story is going to be like really big and like really massive. Because yeah, you know, going with these guys, I didn't really expect much, which is why I kind of like accept it better than this Yunquei Summit people. But yeah, if Obo Squad is next, I do have high expectations from them for their story to be like pretty big. But yeah, I liked it, man. It was pretty fun with this whole summer thing. And what's funny right now is that, you know, thinking about like the way I'm scheduling this right now, since I'm planning for it to be 2 different videos. Yeah, I'm also like probably like going to the beach right now, because I am taking a break after this video, like around maybe 1 week at least. But we'll see if I decide to split this into 2 videos. I'm not sure. If you see like, you know, the intros and the outros of these videos looking different, like, hey, this is me from the future or the past or something like that, then I guess that's when I decide to do the split there. Anyway, guys, yeah, that was a lot of fun. And next time, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Obo Squad. So yeah, look forward to that. So yeah, that'll be for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good